I'm Alan Partridge. Hello. Later, we'll be showing you all the hot tennis action at tonight's big tennis confrontation.
Set point for Edberg. He's got it. No. That was out, surely. I can't believe it. The umpire and the computer says it's in. Let's have a look. No, definitely out. Just shows you computers can go wrong. Anyone who's seen 2001: A Space Oddity will know that, when Hal refused to open the pod door.
Hello. It's been a big day today for the strong game of rugby.
They're closing in on him. They keep bringing him down. Let him go. He's saying, get out of the way. I want to play some rugby. Get him. Hit him. Hit him. Right, and the ball's out to West, to Kenny. Kenny's broken through. Yes, he's running. He's clear. He's saying, look at me. Look at me. I've got the ball. I've got the ball. Can you get me? No. I'm going to score. He's scoring a try. He scored. He scored a try. What a magnificent moment as he just ran through there and said, you're not going to get me. I've got the ball.
There's Alan Partridge.
And join me, Alan Partridge, for the big race at Marple, the horse race.
And Gary. Now time for sport with Alan Partridge.
Thanks, Chris. And over at Sandown this afternoon, there was a great finish to the 3:30 Chicory Tip Incest Cup. We'll take up the race with 2 furlongs to go.
Novelty Bubble on the inside. Novelty Bubble followed by Immaculate Pasta. Christ's Chin coming up on the inside, followed by Abba the Horse and Alf Ramsey's Pawn Dungeon. Coming up the rear, Sinead O'Connor. But Novelty Bubble is holding his own with Immaculate Pasta. Christ's Chin. Christ's Chin. Abba the Horse on the inside. Small Town Gypsy Massacre gaining ground, closely followed by Epileptic Fridge Boy. And Alf Ramsey's Pawn Dungeon breaking through there. Alf Ramsey's Pawn Dungeon. Alf Ramsey's Pawn Dungeon. Sinead O'Connor third, but no, it seems to me that Christ's Chin and Astonishing Bomb Queen are nowhere, because it's Small Town Gypsy Massacre, Alf Ramsey's Pawn Dungeon, Sinead O'Connor. No, Christ's Chin won. I got confused.
And that race was marred by an earlier incident in which champion jockey Lester Piggott fell from his horse and had to be destroyed.
Time now for sport with Alan Partridge. Alan, what do you think happens to you when you die?
Well, certainly buried, or I imagine in the old furnace, isn't it?
I suppose. What if you're buried at sea?
Well, you don't drown. You sink.
Do you think you go up and down in the water, or just down?
Well, I imagine you go with the gases in your body, you probably rise and fall a few times.
How many times?
Half a dozen.
Where are you getting this from, Alan? Half a dozen times up and down in the water. You're a bit of an expert about this, suddenly.
No, it's just that when you die, I don't want to go into detail, but your body sort of ferments. If you have a carton of orange, you leave it for a while in a warm place, it sort of expands with the gases, and it's sort of a bit like that.
How much orange is there in a dead body?
Half a cup.
Half a cup of orange inside a dead body?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, Alan, carry on. I just want you to think about that as you're doing this.
I'm Alan Partridge, and this is golfing action.
Seve Ballesteros, the bullfighter. That's what I call him. Though, technically, he's a professional golfer. A friend of mine said recently, what do you get if you cross a ballerina and a bastard? Ballesteros was his answer. I guess if you analyse it, that Seve combines the qualities of both those animals. He has the lithe sophistication and nimbleness of a ballerina, combined with the hard-nosed, ruthless thuggery of a bastard.
Thanks, Chris. And here's the latest on bobsleighing.
This is the course for the bobsleigh. It's not like Alton Towers, I've got to say. Imagine going on a big dip and then multiplying that by 10 or 20. Ironic, really, to think I had a bobsleigh in my class at school. A boy who had no interest in the sport whatsoever. This course actually reminds me of when I was tobogganing at the age of 16. I hit something and fell off. Was concussed. Hit a cat. No cats here, of course. The groundsmen are quite strict about not letting cats onto this course. One of those things comes down on a cat, it doesn't stand a chance. A bit like standing on a wasp. It's not pleasant, but it's got to be done.
Later, on the Day Today's main Factgasm, news on Britain's traffic roads with travel sultana Valerie Sinatra.
And up here in the Day-to-Day Travel Tower, 1 mile above the centre of Britain, I can see everything.
And from the United States, Barbara Wintergreen.
I'll be reporting from Michigan, where they've discovered the world's youngest man.
Thanks.
And I'll be keeping you up to date on football, racing and all matters sport.
Thanks,
What?
Alan. That's all tomorrow night on the Day Today.